Welcome to Day 5, the final stage of our design sprint. We have moved past the static wireframing phase, and it is time to turn these flat blueprints into a living interface. Today, we have two specific goals: building a high-fidelity interactive prototype in Figma, and then putting that work to the test with a real user. Moving beyond static images is a professional necessity. Developers and stakeholders need to physically interact with the user journey to find navigation flaws before they ever commit to writing code. By the end of this session, you will have a validated interactive prototype that is ready for a seamless handoff to your engineering team. We start with Step 1, wiring our navigation. Open your Figma file and switch to the Prototype tab in the right-hand panel. We need a starting node for our flow. On this login screen, locate and select the primary Login button. You will see a small blue node appear on the side of the button. Click and drag that node directly to your target destination screen. Connect all of your primary navigation elements first. This builds the structural backbone of your user flow before you get distracted by micro-interactions. Mapping these links chronologically keeps your workspace organized. If you jump around, you'll likely end up with unmanageable wires that are difficult to troubleshoot later. Step 2 is adding realism. We want to move away from rigid, instant transitions and toward fluid interface movements. Select one of your interaction wires. In the Settings menu, change the animation to Smart Animate, which allows components to morph gracefully between two different states. You can also use Figma variables to set logic conditions. This allows you to program the interface to switch between distinct states, like a light and dark mode toggle, without redrawing the entire screen. Test your logic by running the prototype in your browser.
This view shows how the menu actually renders and responds to your inputs in a live environment. Keep in mind that functional usability always comes before aesthetics. Clear navigation is the goal. Do not clutter the experience with complex animations that don't serve the user. Step 3 is setting our validation goals. Before you hand the prototype to a user, you must know exactly what you are testing for. First, is the system user-friendly? Can a person navigate the app without needing outside help? Second, is the interface flexible and intuitive? We are looking for a smooth, logical flow. Finally, does this workflow actually solve the customer's core problem? Using these 3 metrics ensures your UI is grounded in actual human behavior, rather than just looking good on a screen. Step 4 is the user test. It is time to get the design out of Figma and into the hands of a test subject. You can simply share a web link, which allows your user to interact with the prototype through their desktop browser. For a more accurate test, use the Figma mobile app. This mirrors the frames directly onto a physical smartphone, providing the exact tactile experience of the final product. Assign the user a highly specific task. For example, looking at this payment screen, ask them to add a new credit card to their account. While they work, your job is to stand back and observe. Stay completely silent. Do not give them hints or point out the buttons they are looking for. Silent observation is the only way to find genuine friction points. If you help the user, you've compromised the data and hidden the flaws in your design. Step 5 is iteration. We use the test results to immediately improve the prototype. Review the session and identify the exact moment the user hesitated or clicked the wrong element while trying to finish the task. Go back to your Figma canvas and adjust the button sizes, the spacing, or the text hierarchy to remove that specific point of confusion. This rapid cycle of testing and adjusting evolves your theoretical layout into a design that is backed by real user data. Our 5-day design sprint is now complete. You have successfully built and validated a high-fidelity interactive prototype. This provides a massive advantage for the development phase. You've created a roadmap that eliminates communication delays and clears up any blurry parts of the product. To assist with the handoff, use the Inspect plugin. This tool allows you to extract production-ready code directly from your interface elements. By finishing this sprint, you've produced a research-backed design that meets